from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets.
Autumn has come to New England. No place like it on earth this time of year. We are at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway in Foxborough. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Forced out to his left. Open man down the field is Henry. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. That's some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Escaping the pressure right. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Jones. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Flush to his right. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats are on the board first here this afternoon. Fulk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was capped by the touchdown pass to Nelson Aguilar. Fulk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will be a touchback. Arios deciding not to bring it out. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Hall again on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. Pulled in at the 24. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their... Into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. A play fake. Now White. Open man here is Conklin. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing again on 2nd down. White, a quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as they'll try for the field goal. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this...
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 82 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. On for the extra point is Folk. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st and 10, White. Caught by Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He rifles one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Well, the offense, they've really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. White. And that'll be incomplete.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
White. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On first down, it's White. This pass out wide to Hall. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. White. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Gunn.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And this will be a touchback. Barrios deciding not to bring it out. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now White with a first down throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On second down, a run with Hall. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To throw, White. Wilson's got it complete. Able to slither by. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Karen Wilson, 56 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Zerline good with a PAT, and it makes the score 21-10. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Off play action, here's White. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A give running right is Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now White. Open man is Uzama. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield, either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves? That's going to be key for them.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Jones, eluding the pressure right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jones to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Jones looking around. Smith catches left side. On the move past the 40. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Jones. Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.